News every 15 minutes, weather every 10, and sports twice an hour.
Newstalk, KGVO, AM 1290 and 101.5 FM.
You're listening to Montana Morning with Peter Christian.
A high-speed chase lands 3 people in jail from yesterday. Good morning, everyone. It's Montana Morning. It's Monday, November 21st, 2016. Right now, the sky's cloudy. We have 34 degrees in Missoula. We are expecting a little bit of snow, possibly starting on Tuesday night, heading into Wednesday and Thanksgiving Day as well. Our newscast this morning, sponsored by Selway Armory on Stockyard Road, with more guns and ammo than anyone, at Missoula, Montana's premier firearms dealer. 3 people are in custody this morning after a Sunday morning high-speed chase that began with a stolen vehicle report. Then sheriff's deputies and the Montana Highway Patrol chased a stolen GMC pickup with 2 men and a woman out to Bonner and then back into Missoula at speeds of over 100 miles per hour. Officers placed stop strips to disable the vehicle in downtown Missoula. NBC Montana spoke to one witness, Gary Clark, who described the arrest.
And right when they got to the stop strips, the suspect's truck went around them, and the first truck behind that was chasing him, he almost rolled, chasing him at hitting the dirt, and then they come around, and as he went by, I could smell burnt rubber, and this kid's hanging out the moonroof. I don't know whether he had a gun or he was shaking his fist.
Eventually, Missoula Police Sergeant Jerry Odlin said the 3 suspects were taken into custody.
3 arrests have been made, yes. The vehicle was finally stopped with ramming and shoving techniques with other vehicles at Pine and Orange.
The 3 suspects, 26-year-old Thomas Siebert, 28-year-old Roger Gillespie, 24-year-old Shelby Shields, will appear in Missoula Justice Court this afternoon at 2:30 to face several felony charges. Odlin said no one was injured in the incident. On December 28th of 2014, a harrowing traffic accident involving numerous vehicles and several law enforcement officers occurred on I-90 near Frenchtown that severely injured the driver of one vehicle and placed lives in danger due to traffic that refused to slow down in the icy conditions. In addition, one Missoula Sheriff's Deputy, Will Newsom, sustained a career-ending injury. Well, on Friday, Montana Highway Patrol Chief Colonel Tom Butler presented Newsom, now retired, with a meritorious service award for his actions during that incident.
As a part of Deputy Newsom's work that day, he was involved in a collision, or the vehicle that he was standing in front of, attempting to direct traffic and slow people down, was involved in a collision which slid forward to hit him and caused some career-ending injuries to him.
Butler praised the work of all law enforcement agencies in times of crisis.
No single department in Montana has enough officers to handle all of the issues that they're confronted with on an everyday basis, and this is just another prime example of law enforcement working together, and we elected to recognize Deputy Newsom for his great work that day and presented him a meritorious service award from the Montana Highway Patrol.
Please view the video by clicking the story on our website at newstalkkgvo.com. Believe me, as winter weather approaches, you need to see that video. And see it often. Have your kids watch it as well. A former Neptune Aviation employee has taken a deferred sentence in the theft of $30,000 from the company. The Missoulian newspaper reports 42-year-old Tara Pyron will be on probation for 6 years and has to reimburse the money with interest, perform community service, and pay a $2,500 fine. Pyron said she's already paid back $15,000. Personal purchases made on a company credit card included nail polish, clothing, and golf clubs. Pyron told the judge she thought she was making a better life for her family. U.S. officials are blocking new mining claims outside Yellowstone Park as the Obama administration races in its last days to keep industry out of natural areas. Interior Secretary Sally Jewell was scheduled to be in Montana today to announce that mining claims on 30,000 acres will be prohibited for 2 years while a long-term ban is considered. The Associated Press obtained details of the move in advance. 2 gold exploration projects are proposed in the Yellowstone area. Today's action does not explicitly block those projects, but officials say it could make large-scale mining more difficult. The Interior officials last week blocked new oil drilling in the Arctic Ocean and canceled 25 oil and gas leases in western Colorado and 15 here in northwestern Montana. On Thursday, the Montana University System Board of Regents approved the naming of the W.A. Franke College of Forestry and Conservation and the Franke Global Leadership Initiative in honor of Bill and Carolyn Franke and their family's $24 million gift to the U of M. David Franke explained why the gift centered on the College of Forestry.
It really goes back to my dad's early days in his career. He spent much of the earlier part of his career working and running a forestry products company. And so there's that tie, and just long-standing tie to the industry, and appreciation for that.
And he also explained why the Global Leadership Initiative was an important part of the $24 million gift.
Students need to be aware. It doesn't matter if you're the local dry cleaner or running some local business. Odds are you're going to have some tie to some international aspect to your business. And so you need to be aware, be prepared, have that broader perspective.
UN President Royce Engstrom said the gift will also enhance enrollment at the University of Montana.
Of course, enrollment is an issue that we're focused on with intensity here at the University of Montana, and certainly the Frankie gift will help in that regard. I mean, this will send the message that if you're interested in leadership, if you're interested in conservation, anywhere in the country, this is the place to go to school.
Frankie said having the family name on both the College of Forestry and Conservation and the Global Leadership Initiative will emphasize his family's commitment to higher education for years to come. And the state of Montana believes something stinks about a new methane rule from the Bureau of Land Management. Montana Attorney General Office spokesman Eric Sell explains.
The United States Bureau of Land Management has proposed a rule to regulate methane flaring and venting from oil and natural gas extraction. And as a land management agency, Bureau of Land Management has no legal authority to regulate air quality issues. So what the state of Montana has done is joined the state of Wyoming in challenging this rule in federal court.
There are two major issues that prompted the lawsuit, Sell said.
One, BLM doesn't have the legal authority to adopt these rules, and two, it's rather duplicative. The states already regulate this type of stuff. So really it just creates more compliance costs for industry and doesn't really produce a lot of environmental benefit.
The state of Montana joined the lawsuit Friday. Sell says it's unclear when the state will receive a decision from the court. Finally, the state's proposing to build a plant to treat acid mine drainage from an old coal mine that's polluting Belt Creek, sometimes causing it to turn a rusty color and harming the trout fishery. The Great Falls Tribune reports the Department of Environmental Quality is holding a public meeting tomorrow to discuss water treatment plant options that range in cost from $7 million to $28 million to build and operate for 100 years. Our News Talk time now is 6:12.
News Talk, KGVO.
Missoula's official weather station.
Mostly cloudy skies today with a chance of showers. High temperatures will be in the mid-40s tonight. Patchy areas of freezing fog. Overnight lows in the upper 20s. We'll see partly sunny skies on Tuesday, a wintry mix Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Brooke Foster for KECI 13.